Golem is a sort of decentralized network with a gathering of best programming engineers who for the most part foster programming and innovation arrangements worldwide. It makes a worldwide market for figuring power. And the registering assets generally are open across the stage, which is very huge. It gives kind of decentralized microservices and non-concurrent task execution incredibly. Adaptable instruments assist the designers with really making and circulate, and furthermore adapt their product arrangements incredibly. This multitude of administrations truly are accessible for a charge, nearly most certainly not as much as rivals in an unpretentious manner. The Golem environment in a real sense plans to give programming improvement, AI, and logical computation, which generally are the eventual fate of web blockchain, accessible and open for everybody. Golem for the most part was presented in Switzerland in the year 2016 by the Golem manufacturing plant. It really was especially helped to establish by Julian Zawistowski, Andrzej Rogilski, Peter Janiuk, Alexander Skr Zipczak in an unobtrusive way. The organization sent off in 2018. And the ICO cost of GNT around then really was 1 penny, which most certainly is genuinely huge. At the point when the frenzy of digital currency was controlled, Golem detonated from its cost levels, which is very huge. What's more, GNT displays an unexpected meeting to $1, which generally was amazing, and an overbought position for another digital money around then in a kind of huge manner. The environment incorporates sort of individual and expert software engineers, Golem application library, requesters, and suppliers. Golem tasks local coin is called GLM, which was relocated from GNT. Elements of Golem. The adaptable open-source Golem stage permits shared networks, which fundamentally give awards to both application proprietors and clients to lease suppliers' assets, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking. It is described by availability, open access, control-safe convention, and adaptability. The relentless biological system for the most part is a help for programming designers in a huge manner. The registering power can especially be mulled over as the two frameworks as a help and programming as an assistance. On October 11, 2021, they really reported the Beta 3 delivery, which generally upholds VPN and client use administration. The organization has presented Thork, the primary mining application worked in Golem, which really is hoping to give more significant level local area commitment, or so they generally thought. Golem directs a prize administration program as often as possible, which guarantees constructing a colossal client base for the stage. It explicitly has really teamed up with speculative chemistry with an undertaking called Get to Know Life at Golem. Golem trusts in the chances of Web3 and collaborated with Crowd, which explicitly is a specialist in the game improvement field, in opposition to prevalent thinking. They for the most part have been related with better improvements in the framework in an unpretentious way. It's gone on up degree in innovation principles gives programming engineers to track and run with the product development world, in opposition to mainstream thinking. GNT to GLM relocation. Golem organization token GNT generally is relocated into GLM. GNT in a real sense was the truly previous badge of the Golem organization, which in a real sense has for the most part begun to sort of move into GLM toward the finish of 2020. GLM is an ERC20 token. In any case, this relocation cycle generally is going on, which is genuinely critical. The explanation for the relocation is that the coin sent off in 2016 ERC20 in every practical sense. Token most certainly was not basically well known, or so they certainly thought. ERC20 fundamentally is currently openly available in Layer 2, DEFI, and decentralized trades, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Expanded acknowledgement, convenience, and adaptability of ERC20 in a real sense have caused Golem, all things considered, to move into another coin as opposed to prevalent thinking. There especially are basically 3 choices for movement. First is relocating with the web utilization of Golem called MetaMask. The second sort of is relocation from the Golem application assuming you have an extra Ethereum account. The third is bringing in Golem keys to MetaMask, which in a real sense is genuinely huge. Specialized investigation of Golem, which generally is very critical. The Golem cost today really is around 39 cents, and it confronted a genuinely slight remedy with a 24-hour exchanging volume of $9,119,492.79, which in every practical sense is genuinely critical. The greatest cost in the very most recent 24 hours is enlisted at 43 cents, and the base value sort of is 39 cents in an unobtrusive manner. The untouched, certainly excessive cost at which Golem GLM exchanged is $1.25, which in every way that really matters was in 2018. An unequaled low really is fundamentally noted at $0, which was in 2016 amazingly. Golem crypto value forecast 2023, as opposed to mainstream thinking. The cost expectation Golem for 2023 from all specialists guessing that the Golem cost will raise a ruckus around town value level of 63 cents. The typical cost and least cost of Golem for 2023 sort of is 58 cents and 53 cents separately in an unobtrusive manner. GLM value expectation 2024, which by and large is genuinely huge. Interest in any monetary road generally expects the worth of the organization will increment in the long haul, or so they especially thought. Essentially, dealers and financial backers can in every practical sense expect a cost ascend later on cost of Golem. In 2024, Golem could exchange with an essentially normal cost of 61 cents and especially is supposed to outperform 72 cents around the same time according to our estimate. Golem coin value expectation 2025 in a very enormous manner. Golem lovers in a real sense are bullish on the Golem gauge for 2025 in a significant manner. Golem cost surpasses the most extreme degree of 88 cents, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking. The sort of least cost and normal cost could reach 69 cents and 78 cents separately, which is very huge. Crypto is known as the fate of monetary standards, which is very critical. The whole crypto market in a real sense is anticipated to be bullish for the year, or so they thought. There could fundamentally be a truly slight rectification in the year 2026 when contrasted with 2025. Which basically is genuinely huge. In light of our estimate, in 2026, the cost of Golem is in every practical sense anticipated to for the most part be around a base cost of 65 cents, which is very critical. It can fundamentally cross a most extreme worth of 77 cents with a typical exchanging worth of 72 cents. Is the Golem for the most part is a wise speculation, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. Putting resources into the Golem will be productive in a future viewpoint. Golem cost forecast relies upon different elements. So it by and large isn't required that the future will contact similar levels, or so they truly thought. Prior to financial planning, merchants ought to do their own examination and truly take venture counsel from specialists. Where might I at any point basically purchase Golem? Golem really is exchanged most huge crypto trades, including Binance, Bittrex, Poloniex, OKEX, Huobi worldwide. How much will Golem explicitly be worth in 2030 in opposition to prevalent thinking? It is normal that the Golem cost will raise a ruckus around town cost of $1.87 by 2030.